From Studio 3 at Buzz TV, it's The Horse's Mouth with Tom McManus.
All right, welcome into another edition of The Horse's Mouth here at Tommy Mac's back at the bar. We're talking business. We're talking business in Jacksonville. This show always brought to you by our friends at Synovus Bank. Patrick Hetherington is back from Synovus. How you doing, Patrick?
Great. You?
Good to see you, my friend. Derek Sawyer is here from All 22 Global Scouting Network.
Thanks
What's
for
up, my
having
man?
me.
We're talking ball, baby.
I love
it. We may have to extend the time on this one.
I can dig it. We got all afternoon as long as these keep coming.
That's right. Tell me about All 22. You guys started right before COVID hit, which great timing, by the way.
Right during COVID. It was
during COVID.
Yeah, it was accidental. I was in San Francisco. My partner was actually coaching a team over in Europe.
Okay.
In Poland, as a matter of fact, and COVID brought us back here to Jacksonville. And as you know, we weren't allowed to go very far, so we had a lot of opportunity to plan and kind of put together what we believe now to be the largest network of global American football scouts in the whole world.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
So here, this is, and we talked offline, like I do with a lot of my guests, but this is what I love. You're the guys that don't make it in the NFL.
Yep.
I was one of them for twice.
Sure.
I got cut twice. And then I made it. And I swear, Pat, I played with guys at BC that didn't get a shot at all that could have totally played in the NFL. Without a doubt. They might have been an inch shorter, a step slower, but I know they could have played in the right position. But what you guys are doing at All 22, you're saying, hey, look, if you don't make it there, there's a lot of other leagues, and not just the ones we know about.
Right.
The USFL, the XFL, the CFL, over in Europe, in Spain, in Germany, all these countries that are dying for American football players to come over and play. How cool is that?
We bring David Beckham for soccer here.
Right.
You know, these athletes, D2, D3 athletes even, can go over to a lot of these leagues where the competitive level is a little bit below even that, and really bring a lot of value, promote the sport. Yeah. There's so much opportunity. I mean, even talking about arena, and there's some new pilot leagues that are coming out. So the opportunity there is tremendous. And look, there's 15,000 draft eligible kids every year.
Wow.
The NFL takes about 450.
Isn't that crazy?
Wow. We want to work with the other 14,500.
Yeah,
and that's really where we want to provide those guys opportunities here in the States and then to go abroad and hopefully put on more film and then come back in the States and get that shot at the NFL.
So I'm 20. I have my degree. I'm not drafted. I go try out for the Saints. I'm 23 years old and I get cut. And I move back to Chicago. My parents were living in Florida. I get a job. I'm bartending. I'm not ready. I had nowhere else to go. There was nowhere else to go. It was either the NFL. Now, it wasn't the CFL, maybe. But if someone came to me and said, hey, Tommy Mac, you want to go over to Spain and play football and get paid? I'd be like, yeah, like in a heartbeat. I may never come home. But
and a free gym?
Yeah,
you know, instead of you paying your bartender salary to go get a trainer and work out every day and put to keep going, and you're trying to go to combines, have somebody else pay you to do that.
Yeah.
You know, go live in a foreign country, go experience life. I mean, at 21,
come on.
I think there's some things I would have liked to have done.
Yeah. So how are you connecting the network? Because there's a lot out there. How you bridging that gap?
Great question. So the first part of this is our network. You know, we have a great network of partners, one of which is the Scouting Academy. Okay. And so a lot of our scouts are positioned all over the world. We run combines, get this data, verified data. Because at the end of the day, that's what a team needs. A team doesn't want to hear that I'm 6'2" and run a 4.3 40 from me. They want a scout to give the appropriate measurements so they can make good decisions. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. So at that point, you know, what we do is we have now a platform that all of that data goes into. So we want to combine the network with the technology. Yep. And right now our technology, we have 22,000 players in this database with verified stats, film, video, statistics, bio information, you name it. And the cool part about it is with filters, as a scout, you can't go through 22,000 guys. Right. But what I can do for you is you say, hey, I want an American player who's an offensive lineman, has this wingspan, this weight, this height, and you get 50. 60.
Right.
Okay, then you go grade those guys, you put them on your board where, you know, you picture the old draft movies where you've got the stickers up there. And you go through the process.
Listen, I guarantee you, there are thousands of linebackers out there that run a 4.8, 4.9 that aren't fast enough for the NFL, they say, that would be incredible for some leagues, without 100%.
Question. And you look at fit.
That's cool.
I actually was watching one of your past episodes, and you talked a little bit about playing in today's game, you know, and how you would translate. And I think, you know, players have positive and negative attributes in certain areas, the areas they need to improve and strengths. And so as a scout, those departments are not always coordinated with the coaching staffs. And if the coach needs a player to play middle linebacker with a certain set of criteria, that's what's going to put that guy in a place to succeed. And that's where, you want your scouting department to really hone in on what fits for you.
Feels like a staffing company, but for football players.
Yeah.
Doesn't it?
Sounds like a really fun staffing company.
Yeah, real
that's
fun
it.
staffing. You got to take trips with the guys.
Yeah,
too,
exactly.
right?
Oh, yeah.
Got to show them the way.
Got to go and check out the locations where they might be playing, just so you can better convey how great it would be to live there.
Totally.
We did a combine in Serbia recently.
Did you
We're working
really?
the schedule. We've actually got an LOI for Italy, Brazil, Belgium. Hopefully that one will be in Amsterdam. That's what I'm pushing for.
Okay,
anyway.
good.
So,
Yeah, sure.
and also Finland. So right off the bat, hopefully a couple of pretty cool areas that we hope to be to or get out to, as well as working with the CFL and of course the leagues here in the United States. And so
and look, we're talking about all the fun stuff, but at the end of the day, you're putting yourself more on tape. You're playing. I was out for 2 years. I would have totally played somewhere just to keep the skill up and to not be so rusty. I mean, who wouldn't want to do that? So it is a legitimate way for you to get out there and get your name out there. And maybe, look, you get faster, you get bigger. Next thing you know, you're playing in the CFL. Next thing you know, you're getting a tryout in the NFL.
I think a tremendous story is a Jacksonville native here. We'll give a little shout out to John Wolford. I don't know if you know
I know John. He used to work out with John.
Okay, so John is a Jacksonville native.
You know his son, or his brother Bobby went to Boston College.
No.
Oh, yeah.
See, I knew he went to Wake.
Oh, yeah,
all right.
did.
Well, at least they kept in that
Bobby
ACC
was a linebacker
family.
Or
So.
fullback at
Very
BC,
cool.
yeah.
Well, he's now a Super Bowl champion.
I know,
John is.
I know,
And so,
I know.
went through the AAF, though.
He did.
Didn't immediately get in the NFL. Continued to hone, continued to work, grew into, matured, became a pro, and next thing you know, he's on a practice squad. And last year, you got a playoff start in LA.
No, I know.
And now
he's got the
Super Bowl
goods. He could start for a team right now.
100%.
He could totally be a
His
starter
offensive
somewhere.
coordinator is now in Minnesota, so we'll see. We'll see.
That's right, O'Connell. That's right.
And I hear they're shopping Kirk Cousins.
All right, so are you looking for scouts? I know you're looking for players, well, although you have 22,000. Are you looking, how can we help?
Absolutely. So, we like to think that we're creating an ecosystem here. So, we have a scouting program. We've got a full-on education in-house. We partner with the Scouting Academy to provide that education. So, testing and measurements and positional evaluation. We do all of that as well. Our guys get certified in that. So, on the scouting side, they all support gathering this player information, marketing it to the teams, and really, the last part of that is our partnerships. We work with, there's a great psychological evaluation company called the Riser TAP test to really determine, it's kind of the old Myers-Briggs, but for athletes. What's your competitive level? Are you the rah-rah kind of guy or the Eli Manning, calm, cool, and collected type guy? So I think, really trying to bring those resources to players here in the States, to players abroad, because let's remember this, the 99% here, there's also a 1% abroad. There's this guy, the Rob Gronkowski over in, in the Netherlands somewhere or something.
Totally.
We want to find those athletes. In fact, I hope to be visiting the Ugandan embassy next month to work on developing football in Uganda. We work with Nigeria. So really trying to cultivate these different areas.
Yeah, giving everyone a chance to play a great game.
That's it.
It's a great game. How can people find you?
They can find us on our website, all22.org. Certainly follow us on social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. We've got combines coming up. We post lots of cool stuff. And check us out.
All right, man. Thanks for coming. Best of luck with that.
Appreciate
That's
it.
awesome.
Thanks for the time.
Sounds great.
Thanks, my man. Appreciate it.
Good to meet you.
All right. Hey, learning something new and helping people and giving you an opportunity. So if you're one of those players that's looking for a home, man, check it out and make sure that you keep playing. You got to keep moving. You got to keep playing, and hopefully you'll get your shot at some point. So until next time, stay safe and be cool. And we'll see you right here on the Horse's Mouth. Cheers.